My name is Maya Armstrong. I have wooden teeth, and my favorite book is Twilight. Actually, I'm a huge fan of the Twilight series, which I know may surprise many of you because, you know, based on my cool girl vibes and my post-apocalyptic haircut, you'd assume I was a Hunger Games kind of girl, but I'm not. You'd be wrong. And the reason I don't talk to a lot of people about my love of Twilight isn't because I'm embarrassed or anything. Like, I sincerely believe that each and every person in this room has the fundamental human right to go home to their childhood bedroom and rub one out to some rated M for mature Twilight fan fiction. That's something I hold dear in my heart. The reason I don't talk about it very much is because, I don't know, that my dream of marrying an immortal adolescent is impossible. I know that, you know? Because vampires are racist. Seriously, Edward Cullen was born in Chicago, Illinois in the year 1901. Chicago, Illinois is racist in the year 2019. There is no way this man has kept up with the times at all. And I need someone ahead of the times in order to sympathize with my experiences as a black woman in modern day America. You know, I really don't think he'd be able to help me cope with the pseudo-sexual, race-based horror scenarios constantly going through my head. For example, very recently I found myself in a fraternity house, hold your applause. And while I was there, the fraternity brothers were playing a game of Jenga. So they would stack these wooden blocks and then take out the blocks, and whenever the tower would fall over, they would all yell out, Jenga! Right? Jenga! Jenga! No. In that moment, I felt like I was transported back to Birmingham, Alabama in the year 1953. Like, it was really just me against the world. And yes, I know that Jenga is not a real racial slur, but things don't have to be racial slurs in order for me to feel slurred against. That's my right. And the thing is, I think it's just something to do with like the g, the j, and the n, that really makes me feel like I'm back in middle school, like desperately waiting to leave Virginia. And I know that a lot of the people in this room don't know what it's like to go through the world and know that there's a word out there that can stop you in your tracks. You know, that can immediately make you feel so small and so scared. And so, tonight at this comedy show, I'm going to put you in my shoes. Yeah, when you woke up this morning to smoke, you didn't expect this to happen. All right, so imagine yourself walking down a dusty country road, right? You suspect that's Trump country, but you expect to be out by dark, because you gotta be out by dark. As you're walking along the road, you see a red pickup truck speeding down the road behind you. You just have to keep walking and ignore it. The pickup truck comes closer to you. You keep walking, you ignore it. The pickup truck slows down alongside you, and someone yells out the window, "Go home, Jenga!" Now, I would suspect that even you Caucasoids out there would know immediately with your Northwestern level intellect that there was not any kind of miscommunication there. You know, it's not like they have a friend named Jenga that they mistook you for, and earlier in the day they saw Jenga's mom, and Jenga's mom was like, "If you see Jenga, tell Jenga to come home." They went, "Okay, this guy." There's no way that's what happened. They don't like you, and they want you gone. This is a scenario that I run through my head at least 3 times a day, and once again, Jenga is not a real word. I don't think that Edward Cullen is at all equipped to help me deal with that. My mind is a prison and you're all just living in it. All right, 2 truths, 1 lie. I am 50 years young. I am 5'7" and shrinking, and schizophrenia runs in my family. That was the right response for those of you who did not whoop. It's a terrible, debilitating disease. My mother had me at the age of 44. That makes her 65 years old today. That is too old. All right? I know it, she knows it, and now all of you know it. And honestly, I think that she did it on purpose. I think she had me at such an old age because of the fact that she didn't want to have to be too involved in the lives of my children. And I think she doesn't want to be involved in her life because she knew a long time ago that they'd be mixed. Don't worry, guys. I ran it by some mixed people yesterday. They really liked it. I had a great focus group come up. And before you get me wrong, I love mixed people. Connie loves mixed people. Connie appreciates good hair just as much as any other 65-year-old black woman. Okay? The problem is, I don't think that she wants to have to make small talk with white in-laws. And honestly, after 4 years of going to Northwestern, I get it. You'll get it too. You'll get it. At first it's fun. At first you're like, ooh, I can go outside at night. And then you're like, oh, God. Hey, ladies. Yeah! Sometimes I period so hard that I think I'm having a miscarriage. That's just one truth for you. So I don't know if many of you have been able to tell in the time I've been up here, but I am a prude. I have dressed to my level of comfort for the evening. And usually, being a prude has never really been a big damaging factor in my life. You know, I know who I am, I like me, it's fine. But very recently, it did become a major problem. And this was about a month ago when I went to the birthday party of a friend of mine. And in the middle of the party, he stood up in the middle of the room and said, "Everyone, we will now be playing Never Have I Ever." And we all went, cool, sounds like fun. So we sat in a circle and we started going around. And at first, everyone loved me. You know, they thought I was some kind of like fascinating oddity. Just like the girl with no STDs. I was a real hit. They loved it. But in the middle of the party, he stood up once again and he said, "No one will eat cake until everyone is out of the game. I want to know all your secrets." And the room flipped on me. I hadn't seen that many angry theater majors since insert Wong Yu joke here. Like, it was crazy. And so all of a sudden they just start coming at me. They're trying to get me out. They're pitching Never Have I Ever. They're going, "Maya, never have I ever been overly attached to my mother." And I go, rude, but okay. They go, "Maya, never have I ever studied really hard for the SATs." And I clapped my hands, but that was a lie. I did not study for the SATs. I'm just smart. And finally, with one finger left, someone looked me in the eyes and said, "Maya, never have I ever been in love." And with tears in my eyes, I clapped my hands because I'm in love with a racist, and I know that it's wrong, but there's nothing I've been able to do. I've been like it since I was 12. Thank you very much. I've been my